Denise Richards gave Special Forces producers an ultimatum. Denise Richards has revealed that she gave Special Forces, world's toughest test producers, an ultimatum. She had one non-negotiable thing that she would not go on the show without. Well, they wanted her on the show bad enough that it seems they gave it to her. Keep reading to find out more about this ultimatum. Special Forces, world's toughest test, brings in celebrities. Special Forces, world's toughest test, brings in several celebrities. They have had Bachelor stars as well as Olympic athletes and much more. They bring in these celebrities and give them the hardest challenges physically and mentally. A lot of people drop out before they get close to finishing. However, there are some tough celebrities who stick it out until the end. Fans enjoy watching this show due to how hard it pushes everyone. Viewers get to see a different side of their favorite reality stars. Denise Richards gives producers an ultimatum. Denise Richards is on the current season of the show. However, she revealed that she gave producers an ultimatum. Fans love that Denise put her foot down to get her own toilet. However, now they may have to do that for a lot of other celebrities. It seems as though Denise demanded they give her a personal toilet. She did not want to share a toilet with the others. However, she also did not want to go to the bathroom next to the others on the show. So she had to have her own toilet, or she was not going to be on the show. Denise ended up getting her own personal toilet. They also hid it from the cast until they found out on their own. Denise Richards was no stranger to high-stakes drama. From navigating the explosive world of reality television to starring in Hollywood blockbusters, she had seen it all. But nothing could have prepared her for her stint on Special Forces, world's toughest test. The grueling reality show, known for pushing celebrities to their physical and mental limits, was a crucible unlike any other. And Denise, true to form, approached it on her own terms that would eventually shake the production team to its core. It all began when Denise received the call to join the show. The producers pitched it as a transformative experience, an opportunity to prove her mettle in a way she'd never imagined. Denise was intrigued. She had always been underestimated, her glamorous image often overshadowing her resilience and grit. But as she reviewed the details, her enthusiasm was tempered by one glaring issue: the production's lack of clarity around safety protocols. Denise wasn't just a mother, she was a fierce protector of her family. With 3 daughters depending on her, she couldn't afford to take reckless risks. The idea of enduring extreme conditions and life-threatening challenges without robust safety measures felt irresponsible. She voiced her concerns during initial meetings, only to be met with vague assurances. Frustrated but unwilling to give up, Denise decided to take matters into her own hands. "If you want me on this show," she told the producers during a tense video call, "I need guarantees. Written guarantees, or I'm out." The room's energy shifted. The producers, accustomed to dealing with difficult celebrities, weren't prepared for Denise's firm stance. "Denise, we assure you that our team is highly experienced," one of them began, but she cut him off. "Assurances aren't enough," she said. "I've done my research. Your show thrives on danger, and that's fine. But there's a difference between danger and negligence. I need to know there's a plan if something goes wrong." Her words carried the weight of someone who had faced public scrutiny and personal challenges head-on. She wasn't asking for special treatment. She was asking for respect. The producers exchanged uneasy glances. They had a choice: dismiss her concerns and risk losing a marquee name, or meet her demands and set a precedent. After hours of negotiation, Denise laid out her ultimatum. On-site medical professionals. A fully staffed medical team had to be on set at all times, with the authority to override producers if a participant's health was at risk. Safety drills. Every challenge had to be preceded by a comprehensive safety briefing and drill. Mental health resources. Contestants needed access to a psychologist during and after filming. Transparency. Any changes to challenges had to be communicated to participants beforehand. "These aren't suggestions," she said, her tone unwavering. "They're non-negotiable." Behind the scenes, the ultimatum sent shockwaves through the production team. Some viewed Denise's demands as a necessary wake-up call, while others saw them as a threat to the show's raw, unfiltered nature. The producers convened in an emergency meeting to weigh their options. "She's right," one producer admitted. "We've been skating on thin ice for too long. It's only a matter of time before something goes horribly wrong." "But this is special forces," another argued. "The whole point is to push limits. If we start babying these celebrities, we'll lose our edge." Ultimately, they agreed to Denise's terms, albeit reluctantly. The decision wasn't just about appeasing her. It was about protecting the show's reputation. A single catastrophic incident could tank their brand, and Denise's demands, though inconvenient, were a safeguard against disaster. When Denise arrived on set, the atmosphere was palpably different. The other contestants, a mix of actors, athletes, and influencers, noticed the changes immediately. Safety drills became a daily ritual, and the presence of medical personnel was a constant reminder that someone had fought for their well-being. "You really shook things up, huh?" One contestant, a retired NFL player, said to her during a rare moment of downtime. "Someone had to," Denise replied. "We're here to test ourselves, not to be reckless." Her stance earned her respect among her peers, many of whom admitted they had shared similar concerns, but lacked the courage to speak up. Denise became a quiet leader, her actions inspiring others to prioritize their safety without compromising their determination. The challenges were as brutal as promised: icy water submersions, high-altitude climbs, and grueling obstacle courses. Denise struggled like everyone else, but her resolve never wavered. Each time she faltered, she reminded herself why she was there, to prove that strength wasn't about brute force, but about resilience, strategy, and heart. As filming wrapped, the producers approached Denise with a surprising request. "We're thinking about implementing these changes permanently," one of them said. "You've made us realize we can still push boundaries without putting people in unnecessary danger." Denise nodded, her expression a mix of relief and pride. "Good. No one should have to choose between proving themselves and staying safe." Her time on Special Forces became a turning point not just for the show, but for Denise herself. The experience reaffirmed her belief in the power of standing up for what mattered, even when it was inconvenient. And as she returned to her life, she carried with her a renewed sense of purpose, and the satisfaction of knowing she had left her mark on a world that thrived on pushing limits. Months later, when Special Forces aired, viewers noticed the changes. The show's brutal edge remained, but the added layers of care and transparency resonated with audiences. Denise's involvement became a talking point, with many praising her for taking a stand. In interviews, she was candid about her decision. "I didn't do it for the spotlight," she said. "I did it because I believe we can challenge ourselves without sacrificing our humanity. That's real strength." Her words, like her actions, left an indelible impression, proving once again that Denise Richards was far more than met the eye.